Well, of course, as you just saw that damage being done in Mountain City, we now have some special guests telling us about a fundraiser to help support that rebuilding process. Joining us with more now, we've got Dan Parsons, who you just saw in the story, and Steve Owens. And thank you both, gentlemen, so much for being here. Thank you for your service and what you continue to do for your community.
Thank you for having us on.
Well, we saw the pictures, we saw the video. So you've done this barbecue dinner in the past, but you said this year it'll be a little bit different.
Yeah, we started out having a Veterans Day barbecue just to bring the community out and also for veterans to get more involved and see that we're there for them. And we started doing that a couple of years ago at the VFW, and it has grown really well and has done really good for us in the last couple of years. And we were gearing up to do it again this year, but then the flood happened, and so that we had so much damage there, we didn't know that we could actually host it there. But then we also have a member of our post that owns Doe Valley Farm, which is a big event center in Doe Valley, and he has graciously allowed us to use his facility. So we'll be kicking off there today at 4 o'clock. We're having live music this time. Again, it's going to be the pulled pork barbecue with the sides. We'll have silent auction items. So it's going to be pretty good turnout we're hoping for.
And what kind of support have you guys received from the community? I know you've been out helping others. Have you also seen that community wanting to come out and help you as well?
Yes, definitely. So when the flood and the hurricane first hit us, I think the VFW was more worried about the community than our post itself. Mm-hmm. So we had teams out running chainsaws. We had teams running shuttling supplies to and from the distribution centers. But the more we get involved in the community over the past few years, or with the storm specifically, the more we do, the more the community turns around and supports us back. So we've had people that came in to donate goods for distribution. We've had people that came in and gave us financial support. We've had people approach us, what could they do to help with the post? So we had one of the local like 501c organizations, the Tennessee Disaster Relief Organization, that came in and helped us with some of the crawl space damage that we had received. So again, it's just the more we tend to do, the more they help us back in return.
Yeah, that's been the beautiful story through all of this tragedy, is seeing the people kind of come together. Like you said, you had damage yourself, but out there helping others, and then in return here are the volunteers to help you. And I'm sure that this barbecue dinner that you're doing is going to be even bigger than probably in years past.
Yeah, we're hoping to have about 150 folks come out, and we, like you said, we did so much stuff in the community, and the outpouring of support that we get from them. We even started doing, back last year, we started doing our monthly breakfast fundraiser, which has done really well for us. But then we did a lot of volunteer help, like warming shelters back in the winter for the homeless when we were having all that cold weather. And after we did that, the number of people coming out for our breakfast tripled. Yeah. We usually have between 150 and 170 people come for breakfast on Saturday.
Wow.
So now with that, and then with this, and with the barbecue, and being at a larger event center, we're hoping that that will translate to even more folks coming out to support.
And you guys have a busy morning as well. We have to get you back to Mountain City by 11 a.m., correct?
That's correct. We have the Veterans Day ceremony is held every year on 11/11 at 11 in Heritage Hall, where we have the veterans on stage, and we present all the colors for each of the branches of service and honor all the veterans who have served in the military in Johnson County.
Oh, going to be a busy day. We thank you both for your service. Thank you for joining us today and for all you do for the community. We'll give everybody some information. The barbecue is open. Of course, they invite you to take part. Very special year. They'll begin at about 4:30 this afternoon. It's the 3rd annual, and of course the money raised going to help rebuild and repair that building. For more information as well, you can check out that flyer right there and call the post.